Okay, let's talk about Edudate. So we met on the very first Edudate event, which was on the
15th of April
2020, which is 4.5 months ago, which is a long time ago. Which was lovely. It was a strange experience.
It was a Wednesday.
A strange experience having people queued up, not knowing what you were going to expect.
I had some no-shows.
You had some no-shows. That's poor form. I think I had a no-show as well, actually.
Poor form. So
immediately said no to her. Mm-hmm. Not a very good first impression.
What was I wearing?
What were you wearing? You were wearing a yellow t-shirt.
And you were wearing a hat.
I was wearing a hat. I was making notes after each date on common kind of ground and things that stuck out. So things like your signing, your interest in music, ABBA, Elton John, all those kind of things. So there was clearly a lot of common ground there. In terms of matching, I was really hoping that you would match.
I was hoping the same.
So that was good. So it was nice when
start.
It was a really good start. So when that kind of first message came through the evening of or the morning after. No, it was the evening of.
And we followed each other on Twitter already.
Exactly, which was really strange.
And should we put in our anecdote? I had already had a conversation with you on Twitter like 3 years ago.
Yeah, that was strange. That was a nice thing to discover, wasn't it? So we already followed each other, and then kind of from there, we then continued over the next few weeks to have a few video messages, video kind of calls with one another, as well as exchanging messages on WhatsApp.
We've been talking every day since the 15th of April, just FYI.
We have, which is great. Which is lovely. And then we went on our first real life date.
Some point in May, probably.
Yeah. Kind of mid kind of May, I suppose, really.
And we stood in the rain.
And we stood in the rain.
Nothing else to do.
We went for a walk. Nothing was open, but we just talked. We just talked for a few hours. Then went our separate ways, and then from there, kind of it just blossomed into continuation of the video calls, meeting up with each other.
How quickly did you realise this might go somewhere? As per Tom's question.
After meeting you 2 or 3 times, I think. I mean, I'd had a good enough impression after some of the video calls prior to meeting you for the first time, but that impression that I got after meeting you 2 or 3 times was like, yeah, I'm hoping this will go somewhere.
And then I got drunk and said, will you be my boyfriend?
You did, and then it all kind of went from there. And now
been on holiday together.
We've been away for a week together. We had a lovely time. Obviously continuing to see one another.
What's the plans going forward?
That's such a hard question. Just keep going.
Have a nice time.
Just have a nice time.
Thank you, Tom. I've got to sneak that in.
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you, Tom, for introducing us.
This would never have happened without Edudate.
Lockdown.
That's a good thing for Tom to put on Twitter.
I think so. Lockdown was going to be a tricky time anyway, but if this is the one good thing to have come out of it, then it was very much worth persisting
Might cry.
with.
This is the highlight of my 2020.